Hello, my loves. Hope everybody is doing and feeling fabulous. Happy Valentine's Day weekend. Hoping that you spent this with people that you love, or at least spent it with yourself, who I'm hoping you love, and doing something that you love for you. Anyway, you guys, I'm coming by because I want to chat with y'all real quick. For the last few weeks, I've been dealing with girls who've come for surgery and who are extremely sensitive to the faja. Now, notwithstanding that, obviously, there's no lipo burns, there's no issues with their work, there's nothing like that. We're just talking about being sensitive to the faja, because there'll always be somebody's going to come out and say, but what if they... So there's nothing wrong with the patients, and there's nothing wrong with them. They're just not ready for the faja. And so one of the things that I try to tell my girls all the time is that this surgery is a very controlled trauma. You have to do your best to try to mentally prepare for what you're going to go through. If you've never been through a trauma, if you've never been through a surgery, a broken bone, a serious type of injury, you may not be ready, or you may not even be able to anticipate how this is going to feel. And so the only thing that I can tell you is that without the right medication like schedule, and without the right massages and the right compression, you're going to consistently feel like a truck ran you over. You are not going to feel better. This is a very, very, very intense surgery. And so you have to know it's not like getting a piercing. It's not like having a C-section when having a baby is that much easier than having surgery. So I need you guys to understand that when you get here, I always talk to you about my recovery roller coaster. If you haven't seen the recovery roller coaster, go and look. The videos are here or on the YouTube. Go check it out and look for the recovery roller coaster video, because I talk more about this. But during the recovery roller coaster, which is the rise and drop and this of your emotions, which again, because when you're at home, you're all excited. Like when you first jump on the roller coaster, everybody's like, woo! But then when you get to the top and you're about to go like this and throw your hands in the air and wave and scream and yell and enjoy the ride, you're knocked out and you just wake up in pain. So there is no excitement. The excitement was you getting here, and you wake up in a world of pain and you're uncomfortable. And so you have to know that as the days go by, if you don't do what you're supposed to, or if you make excuses to not do what you're supposed to, or if you look for ways to make yourself comfortable versus pushing through, for example, laying in bed all day versus walking because you're sore, you rather stay laying down than walk, you're going to be worse. And so all of that makes wearing the faja that much more uncomfortable, because the faja is what's actually giving you the support you need, the compression you need, it's helping you drain, all of that, and it's molding your shape. You guys, I tell you, if you're having surgery, you got to know that it's like going to the gym, in the sense that this is a controlled trauma, but it also requires maintenance. It's not going to stay. It's not like a scar that you cut and it's going to give you a scar and the scar is always going to look the same. You have to maintain this. You have to maintain it, and you have to train your body. So the faja needs you in it. You need to be in it. You need to not look for excuses for it. I know that it sucks. Please don't fight with us. I know I try to talk to all my girls and tell you guys, like, even me, when I got home from my surgery, I kicked my faja off and I didn't wear it for like 2.5 weeks. And it was miserable. I struggled. I had a really hard time getting back into the faja afterwards. And again, I share my experiences with my girls. So know that I know the faja can suck. It can. It can be hot. It can be uncomfortable. And it can be painful. I get that. But you have to go through this in order to see the other side, to get to the end of the yellow brick road. You know what I mean? You really do. So if you're not ready, if you've not planned for this, if you've not put your mind that you're going to have to push through some really hard days, you're not ready for this. You really, really need to know that this is not smooth sailing. You may see some girls here on social media that will tell you that their recovery experience was easy, that it was quick, that they felt fine, that they didn't have pain, and blah, blah, blah. And that does happen sometimes. It does. But then you have people that have horrible pain tolerance, that are not able to handle pain. Then you have people that have just never been through it. Then you have some people that are just like naturally spoiled and cushy, and they're used to everything kind of going their way. And so this is a shock for them also. Like, there's so many different reasons why people don't handle this pain well. So I'm not telling you not to come get your body done, but I'm being the big sister and I'm being the bestie, and I'm telling you the truth. If you're not ready to keep that butt in a faja, if you're not ready to come out here and do what we ask you to do for your well-being, not for ours, but for yours, don't come. At least don't come to my house. Because honestly, I care too much to let you walk out of here messed up. And if I got to tell you about yourself to let you know that you're wrong and that you need to do this because this is what's good for you, I'm going to do that. You might not like it, but at the end of the day, you're never going to walk out of here and say that I didn't tell you or that I set you up for failure. We love you. We love each and every one of our girls. If you've read my new book, then you know how much sacrifice we have. If you read my new book, then you know how much sacrifices we've made, how much we've given up to be able to do this, and to be able to play the impactful roles that we play in people's life. As of today, I've had 6,016 patients in my care, and it has been an honor. Some of y'all have stressed me out. Some of y'all I wish to never see again. But at the end of the day, I have always delivered, and I've always given what I was supposed to. And my girls have left the way they were supposed to. No deaths, no malpractice, doing what you got to do. Maybe you didn't like what I had to say, because like I said, some people get sensitive. But if you're not ready for this, don't come. Because at the end of the day, all I do by lying to you or by telling you it's okay and do whatever you want, like a lot of people will because they don't want to fight with you, they're setting you up for failure. You might not like what I have to say, but I'm always going to tell you the truth. So with that, go download my new book. It's on Amazon. If you need anything, I'm here. We love you.